Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Streeters Watching. This is the Loud Lounge, and my next guest needs no introduction. When you say that means we're about to get into it. It's a tall intro. This intro there, over me self. Now, I started off by trying to find out more about my next artist. And as usual, medical catcher was said, man, how called chat GTP and GPT, whatever it is. Man, this is what the chat is telling me. Cina Soul is a Ghanaian singer, songwriter, performer known for a unique blend of Afrobeat, soul, and R&B music. What an intro. She has been recognized for her vocal talent and artistry in Ghana music scene and beyond. While she has not won a major international award yet, she has gained notable recognition within the Ghana music industry. Number one, TGMA, international recognition. Cina Soul has been attracted to attention not only in Ghana but across the African continent and internationally. That is where we want to position ourselves as a country. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, maybe I will be a taxi driver, trotro driver, essential worker, whatever it is, park your car somewhere and show some love to the one and only Cina Soul up in the building. Listen. Before we started the conversation, I'm a person who said you had a deal and you told me that you don't have a record deal.
Yes.
You're doing this as an indie artist.
Yes.
And to have your name this big in an industry as an indie artist, not be joke. Yo, I'm here to give you my flowers, Mofase.
Thank you.
Why you Jumao?
I'm trying.
Because I heard your name before even moving to Accra. In fact, once you're big. If you do not know, Mama Nkanjo, you're big. Your name is Nkumasi.
That's wild.
Take it from a Sekron president.
Wild.
No, your name is big in Kumasi. I will not lie. People know you there. And it's hard for a territory like that if you're not actively present over there to have you. That means you're doing something very, very notable. And today, so you're doing great.
Thank you.
I love everything that you're doing. And you have a new project out. Before we get into all the shenanigans, how is it doing?
Listen, I think it has blown my mind. I think it's my debut album, so I was nervous. My nerves, my mind was all over the place. The reception, how would it be? Because I think when I was about to drop and I was doing some teasers here and there, people, some of the comments were like, are you sure you're ready for a project? Are you sure you're ready for an album? Is a huge deal. Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah.
So it got me thinking as well, but I knew I was ready. My team, everyone knew that, you know what, it's go time. Let's do this. The timing is perfect. So the reception, everyone is saying it's such a good album. I've not seen any bad.
It's a dope album.
Thank you.
It's a dope album and some crazy features on it.
Yes.
You have Sarkodie on it. You have Okenet on it. You have Olive the Boy on it. Who else?
Stonebwoy, Mr. Drew.
Yeah. How hard or how easy was it getting all these artists on it?
Oh my God. God being so good, it was not hard at all. And it's a blessing. I don't think it's something that I should take easy. It's a blessing to be able to have these features do it for me without no charge, without no stress, even with clearance whatsoever.
No charge.
No charge, nothing, zero.
Where's Uzu? Where's Uzu and Kakra?
Zero. King Sa came through the same day. He was sent the song today. We got a verse by evening.
Wow.
Yes. Stonebwoy, I was in the same session with him. He did it right in front of me. Mr. Jugo sent the song. He sent it, I think, the next day. Or lived same. That it was, everything just was like smooth sailing.
Why, Charlie? Because some artists also will come online to complain about SAC not, doing a feature on time and even with clearance and all that. Some also complain about that. When you see that on online, what?
Sometimes I feel like, is it a lie? Is it true? Because I didn't experience that at all, And I think also 2 years ago on his Jams album, he put me on the album as well. And me too, when he sent me the song, I sent it back the same day, like by accident. Same energy. I feel like when I also sent him my song, he gave me back the same energy, like sent it the same day as well. So, it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Oh man. Yeah. So for people watching us right now, I would like to say this for the record, that the album is out. And in the comment section, we've put some links to the album. Go check it out for yourself. And say, try you. I've listened to a couple of songs on it. Before we started, I told you I've listened to a couple of them. I've not listened to the whole album. and I was asking you your favorite on the album. It's hard for you to choose.
Yes, very hard. I can't pick.
You can't pick him.
I can't pick who. Because every song is so special. The making of it, the theme. I can't. Maybe I can pick maybe like 4, 5. But if I have to pick one, I can't. It's very hard.
How long did it take for you to put together a project like this?
Roughly 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah. It's been 2 years in the making, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
But why don't you do singles? Why were you not releasing singles? Because are you an album person or a singles person? Let me ask
So in the 2-year period of me working, I was releasing singles.
Okay.
Yes. So I wasn't like, I won't say I was quiet. No, I wasn't quiet for 2 years. Last year I released 3 songs. The years before that I released 1 song. And so I wasn't silent the whole 2 period. I was still recording, yet releasing. But would I say I'm an album person? This is my first album. So I guess now I am.
But okay, so if in your consumption of music, even from an artist, your favorite artist and all that, would you like them to drop albums or would you like them to drop
you mean
singles?
with consumption? Yes, I am an album person. I would listen to an album in a heartbeat because I feel like you now understand the person's perspective. Because singles are more fun. They're more playful. They are more, but albums are like a story. If you want to really understand an artist, you need to listen to a full body of people. I think people see it to be work. But I don't think you should sit down like this and listen. No, be working, be cooking, be cleaning, be doing something. I'm not saying that stop everything you are doing and listen. No, you can be driving. So it's not that hard to finish an album.
Yeah. I usually listen to albums when I'm driving. I'm doing long distance. We'll go on a place, we'll go Kumasi or any other part of the country. Then I put on the albums and listen to it. One of my favorite albums in 2025 would be Stonebwoy's album, Up and Running. That Up and Running was last year, right? Last year. Dope album. I put it on. I put Kwaku Smoke on.
Oh,
yeah. Do you like Kwaku Smoke?
I love him. He even made me do some backings on one of the songs, Higher, on his album. Yeah.
Was that you?
It was me.
Is it you?
It was me. Oh, I'm a big fan. He's my brother. For real, for real, for real. That's family.
Mean him that?
That's family. That's family.
Wow. But he's also in the conversation this week. I mean, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, on the TL, I think you've seen Kwaku Smoke.
Yes, everywhere.
People are saying that he doesn't deserve to be in the Artist of the Year category.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
But do you believe he has to be in there?
He deserves every bit of it. He's worked so hard. He has every right to be on the it checks out everything. There's nothing he hasn't done wrong. He has to be there. If he wasn't there, like, it won't make sense.
So the bigger conversation around it has to be hit song. People are saying that he doesn't have a hit song. And so for an artist, what would a hit song be for you?
Me, if I'm performing somewhere and let's say a crowd of 100 plus, just even 100 plus people can sing my song word for word back to me, that's a hit for me.
Okay.
That's a hit for me. I feel like people have their own definition of hit songs, so they just go, no, if people can sing, if 1,000, 2,000 can sing the song back to back, that means it has numbers. That means the artist is making money from it. That's a hit.
That's a hit song.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean it should be everywhere, quote and unquote, everywhere.
He's literally playing shows all over the country, and people are literally in the corners of Ghana that even me, I don't think I have a fan base there. He's playing, they're singing their songs back to him. He's, apart from Ghana, he's going other countries. That's hits. That's hits. They are consuming his album. And that's crazy because Ghanaians are not album people. So for people to literally consume his albums and sing the song word for word, come on.
Cina Soul has a beautiful project out. Title of the album is Did I Lie? Now we'll transfer. What were you lying about? Have you ever told a lie?
Of course.
What's like the most dangerous lie you've ever told?
How can I say it? Oh, would I ever remember? But we all lie little.
You lie small.
Small. But I've been told I'm a very bad liar. Apparently, my friends say I don't know how to lie.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently, they can catch
Your
me.
body language gives you away.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, I'm not a very good liar.
Are you that type of person who is like straightforward, blunt, to the extent that you're not afraid of the truth? There are some people who are afraid of the truth.
Some people like that. Okay, I don't think I'm that kind of person. I consider people's feelings a lot. So I would, even if I say something to you that might hurt your feelings, I'll say it in a nicer way. I feel like in everything, there's always a nice way to say things. People always want, oh, me, I'm straightforward, me, I'm blunt. No, there's always a nicer route. You can still get the message across, but I don't think I'm very, but I will say it. But
how would you also like to take the truth? Would you want people to tell you the truth straight away or make them pass corner small?
Oh, you can say it however you want to say it, but just that be prepared for how I reply though. Give and take.
You have a sharp mouth. Cut them into two. Pow. Back to the conversation of Ghana music industry. I mean, how many years have you been around?
The last month, I'm trying to remember, but it's been a while. Maybe like 7, 8,
7,
9,
8 years.
8.
And most of the people say the hardest years are your first 5 years.
Yes.
And if you're able to surpass the 5 years, 5 year mark, that means you're on the road to be one of the greats.
Oh, that's nice.
So I mean 7 or 8 years, that means what threshold,
Yeah.
And how has the industry treated you so far? Has it been fair to you as a female artist?
As a female artist, one thing that I always say is that I'm very grateful, because if I look back 7 years back, or let's say even 5 years back, I'm not where I was. So if I say that I have not been treated fairly, that's not true. I have been treated quite fair, but obviously I want more support. That's what I always say. Like, I'm selfish, I'm greedy, I want more. The support has been there, the media has been very supportive, you've been very supportive, everyone has, but I just want more of that. Yeah.
And when you say more, what do you mean?
More platforms, more opportunities, more promotion. Because, I was saying, like you said, I'm indie, so everything is on me and my little team that we have. So it's heavy on us. So we just need more platforms, more. If like there's a chance that we have to pick 10 people, let's have majority being girls, at least just to push, because the boys, they're okay. Yes, they're fine.
Boys,
they're fine. They'll be fine. Just give us more.
But there's also the saying. I think I had Sister Fia in the seat that you were on a couple of weeks ago, and she was of the view that in fact, females don't support females in this business. Yeah. Yes.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
I don't believe that. My album has 3 girls on a song on it. I have Sefa, I have Titi Owusu, I have LST. I don't believe that. Unless maybe there's some little beefs here and there that is personal. But personally, I think if I want to call a female, let's do a song. Okay, let's do this. They are very supportive of each other. Maybe it's not everyone that is a girl's girl, if you know what I mean. When
you say a girl's girl, what do you mean?
There's some girls that gets along better with like a group of boys than a group of girls. Oh yeah, human beings are like that. Like, some girls are like, okay, me, I don't really, I have more male friends than female friends, that thing, So if you're not a girl's girl, maybe you don't get along with girls naturally, and that's okay, that's on you. But me, I'm a girl's girl. I have all female friends, I feel like we're supporting each other.
You've never been in any form of quote unquote beef with any female artists in the business?
No, that I know of, honestly. I've never had any altercation.
You don't know.
Unless you are beefing me low key, and I don't know, because me personally, I don't have an issue.
How will singers even beef?
Yeah, what will we beef about though? What will we beef about? That's wild.
You go sing and then you go drop some line for inside. But your affiliation with Lynx Entertainment at some point, I thought you were assigned to Lynx.
Yeah, that's my family.
Do you get that?
Yeah, I get that as well. But I think it's because, yes, like you said, the affiliations, the collaborations, my movements, my features, all of that. But they're family. I've known Richie my whole life. Richie knew me when I was a tiny little girl. So yeah, I've known Richie my whole life. I was still in uni, I think even SS when I knew Richie. By then I didn't even have one mind that I'll ever be a singer. I was just doing my thing. I was at home. He knew my big sister. So that's how come I knew him. So I've had that family with them for a long time.
So at what point did music come in your journey?
Random. I've always known I could sing. That's for a fact. I've always known I could sing and write music. As early as class 4, I knew I could write. Songs would come to me and I'd be writing the songs down. But I didn't know. My story is not like, I knew I wanted to be a star. I wanted to be no, that's not my story. No.
It wasn't like that for you.
It wasn't like that. I wanted to go to school. I wanted to dance. I liked dancing at that time. I wanted to be a psychologist or a lawyer. It happened for me when I went to uni and I went for Vodafone Icons. Even that, it was not by choice. It was by force. Literally, my family, my friends, picked me up from school. You are going for this audition. Just go and try. If you don't go through, I'm like, okay, fine. I don't think family, friends. It's like they targeted me some random day, ganged up on me. You are going for Vodafone Icons. I'm like, what's happening here? My whole time going, I'm like, this thing, I'm sure I won't even make it through. Let me just go and do it and come back home for people to leave me alone. Me too, I went to make it past auditioning, past boot camp, made it all the way to the finals. I didn't win, but made it all the way to the finals, and then
but when they called me. Then give you something small.
No, I didn't get to that point that they gave me anything. Just they called me like final 5, and then they called 2, and I was part of the 2 that they called.
Oh, but where are the rest?
Oh, they're still making music.
For real?
Yeah.
What batch was that?
I was in the same batch with Titi Owusu actually. Okay. Titi was second in that batch. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And how did that elevate your brand?
I think
did it put you there? Did it give you that mileage?
I think one thing that it did for me was make me realize I needed to do music.
Okay.
At that time, I didn't know. And going all the way there, making it to the final by then I had not even sung in front of 20 people in my life. And I'm singing in front of national TV as my first debut. Like, how? For people to take out their phones and say, vote for Cina. I'm like, hey, so people actually think my voice is nice. So that was a moment for me that I realized that, okay, this is amazing. And then during my time, Manifest was a judge.
Okay.
So he also kept saying, you are not a singer, you're an artist. You have to do this. And right after, I think 2 years later, he put me on his album. So all that made me realize that, wait a minute, I'm sleeping on myself.
You need to wake up.
I need to wake up. I was in school.
And that's supposed to be, you schooled at University
Legon, yes.
What course were you reading?
I did psychology, English, archaeology.
Oh, yeah, what a combination. And how has that course impacted your writing skills?
Let me see. I think there's psychology in music, and it's like playing people's behavior and in mind and like all of that. And I feel like there's a way that you can apply music in psychology. So I think I do that. Low-key.
What they are doing, they are growing your song. You give us some vibes and views.
You understand what's she doing here, but I'm feeling it.
But what's that biggest misconception about the Cina Soul brand? Biggest misconception out there about the brand.
Biggest. Let me see.
So people don't really get me. I tried, but they don't get me. They don't.
Biggest misconception. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything.
But what's like rumor I hear about? I say, hey, me that is it me that they are talking about? You go online, you see something, you see some caption, say, "Ha, Jesus of Jesus, is it me?"
The only one that I saw recently, and even that I didn't, it's not like a misconception. It's just something someone said. And I was like, hey. The person said, after all this, if Cina no blower, she for try hairdressing.
Why?
I don't know. You see, like, why? What does that even mean? I'm like, what does this mean?
Is it a plus or a minus?
I don't even know. Like, is it a good thing?
Or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing. What's the person talking about? But that was very funny. I'm like, I see a bunch of these type of things in my way, but me, it doesn't move me.
It doesn't move you. On social media, I mean, especially on X. X
is wild.
Bully ground.
Yeah.
You need a tough skin to be there. Like, super tough skin to be there.
Yep.
How do you manage social media and its drama?
So, I used to stay away from the comment section. Like, I'd post and go, literally wouldn't, because I have people that manage it for me as well. But you can't say you fully stay away. You know, once in a while, you want to check how your numbers are doing, that you see something. But it doesn't affect me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not trying to pretend. It doesn't affect me in any way. I just be like, normal. It's normal Twitter. Normal. It's normal Instagram. Normal. Because I feel like when I started doing music, I didn't get these type of comments. So there were no bad comments. It's always love. It's always keep going, girl. So I thought that was how it is.
Yeah.
Until it changed. I'm like, okay. Okay. I think that was when I realized that, okay, maybe now I've reached, because if you start getting that type of
energy,
comment, you know that you're doing something.
Yeah, so you need for artists, I keep telling them, you need both energies, negative and positive to move. That's how it works. With even all these battery terminals, you need the negative and positive.
Yes.
So the negative will make sure that you stay in line, and the positive gives you going. Don't worry when you see stuff like that online. So a bro so I call us in will come and defend. Online defenders.
As my uncle over there.
I'll call Uncle Slim. But your project, the numbers, the DSPs are pushing it.
Yeah.
But how do you go through a rollout, like a proper rollout for a project? Charlie, am I going to do radio? Am I going to do how is the thought process like when you sit down with the team?
Oh my
and
God. See, sleepless nights. They are around
brainstorming.
here. Hey. Because rolling out a single is, I won't say it's easy, but it's definitely easier than an album, because that's like a cool rollout, marketing strategy, you are done. But album rollout, that has to make sense for all 12 songs. Rollouts, marketing plan for each and every song. At the same time, you have to make one song the forerunner. At the same time, don't let it overshadow the other songs too much, or else they'll all be drowned out. At the same time, so if you don't do that, you see, it's very confusing, because sometimes I realize that this thing is math. At the same time too is vibes, because sometimes you never know, you have a whole plan for one song, then one song is blowing up, like, okay guys, change of plan, let's move this song instead. So the music thing, it's crazy. But we had a whole plan. We had, apart from the media, there was some little things I was doing. I can't drop all the gems because it's a plan. But there's little things you do leading up to the album, and then they'll see you, okay, she's here, she's that. Then you drop the album, and then you are still doing all these other things. It's just a lot. I haven't slept or eaten well in weeks.
Kafra. Of us in so. Mr. Please eat well for us.
Yes,
but
please.
what's that one thing that you know now that will start your journey now you did not know?
Let me see.
Was that greatest lesson from your year 0 to year 8?
I know it might sound very cliche, but maybe when I started, I didn't really know myself as much as I thought. I didn't really believe in my versatility, in my talents. I knew it was there, but as I grew up, right now I'm like, wow, sometimes I can sit back and look at what I've done and I'm like, you've done it. Sometimes, Cina, give yourself your flowers, like relax and enjoy the moment. I never really do that because I'm always on the road, always on the move. But now I'm realizing that I need to sit down sometimes and appreciate myself and understand that I did the work. It's not like I'm not working. You've worked, you've done so much, you know. You are worth everything, that you are deserving of everything that will come your way. I think now now you have that platform, like you have the time to appreciate, I don't overthink too much. Like I'll go to the studio. If I was to record one song,
you stress yourself out before even you hit the record button.
You know, but this song, people will say it's not me. People will say it's. Now, if I go to the studio and it's reggae I want to record, I'll record reggae. If I go and I want to name a song Basinpali, I will name a song Basinpali. I don't care what anyone says. Like, it's what came to me, because music is a spirit. If it comes to you, just let it flow.
Talking about Basinpali,
I knew you go there.
Definitely. So I wanted to skip it. But what they are about, they are.
Oops.
Let's enjoy.
Oh my God.
Is it about my chairman? Why he, boss?
Honestly, I'm just gonna say the truth. First in my head about him or his name. I've never heard that name in my life before.
Okay.
I heard that name as a weirdo artist as I am. The name sounded very musical to me.
Okay.
Immediately I'm like, wow, Basinpali, that's music. So I remember I was eating kinky with my mom. I remember it very keenly. I'm like, Mommy, do you know Basinpali? She said, yeah, I know him. He's on TV, I'm like, doesn't his name sound musical? I was like, Like, doesn't it? Like, do you want to use it for a song? Because she knows how weird I am. I was like, yes. She's like, do it. I'm like, okay.
Hey, mommy.
My mom was, okay. Immediately picked up my phone, called my manager. By then, mind you, I've recorded the album, it's done. They've made the selection, it's ready to be submitted. I called my manager. So I was thinking, imagine I have a song called Basinpali. It's like, Cina, what are you on about? I'm like, no, think about it. Like, go on. I'm like, yeah, imagine I write a song and it has, but I was like, okay, you know what, you are weird. Just go to the studio. Let's see what comes out of it. I'm like, all right, everyone is down. I went to the studio, recorded probably the most beautiful song ever. It's one of my favorite songs on there. It's very in your face. It's hard, you know, and they loved it. They bought some song before that song to be there, and you know, it's been worth it. People really love it. When I dropped the snippets, they were like, "Eh," you know. But yeah, it's.
But have you heard from him?
Yeah, he quoted
he quoted on X.
The video when I posted a snippet. He was like, people are mentioning him. He's such an amazing person. Actually,
have you met him?
Yes, I've met him before.
Oh,
yeah, I have.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Chairman, your cha-cha, why are you boss? Your cha-cha. We're all fascinating into you. Have dropped, why your name drop there was all to me. Right now, your government is in power and so I don't know. They need to put, but politically, are you aligned? Because, you know, when I think I followed some convo on the TL and I read, you know, stuff because it was, you know, not a quite political kakra during that season. We are aligned, Anna. Do you have a jersey?
Do I have a jersey? Honestly, me, I just care about my country. Whatever works, what is working is what makes me happy. If there's a working system, let's go with the working system. You know, I'm not affiliated whatsoever, you know, but if things have to be said, things have to be done right, you know, it has
have you
to
ever
be.
been on a political platform before? Performed on a political platform?
No. Actually, no, I have not.
Perform for. Have you ever?
Let's say like a campaign.
Campaign?
No, never.
You've never done that.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of writing a song for a political party?
No.
Maybe you align with the ideologies you know.
No, it has never come to me actually. Maybe if they had come to me and their ideologies also align and it makes sense to me, I would work. I mean, it's work, and if they are paying for it, it's work. It's my work, so I would do it. But so far, I
you've
haven't
never been
really
a party sympathizer. You've never sympathized with any political party before.
Not at all.
And
I've performed everywhere, but never done like a campaign performance whatsoever. No.
But do you believe in the system that we have now, the change of government? Do you believe in the new government, or you prefer the old government?
Oh, that's a big one.
You prefer a different.
The new government just came on board. Let's give them a chance. Let's see. You know, there's been this a couple months. You know, they have so many great policies they've spoken about. Me, I believe in chances. You know, let's give them the platform. Let's go easy. Let's be patient. You know, these things can happen overnight. So let's give them the chance to work for us.
What's the one thing in Ghana that works for you?
That works for me.
Yeah.
Like it's working.
Yeah. They work Ghana, Juma, the thing they work. So now try be and say, this thing there, at least.
I won't say one thing. I can't say one part because everything is a little shaky. You know, everything needs some adjustments here and there. Every system, rules, this, school, education, agriculture, imports, everything needs small work. Nothing is perfect in the country right now.
Nothing is perfect.
No, I don't think anything. And nothing is perfect anyway. You think there's something that's perfect? Actually, I'm actually curious. What is working?
What is working? I don't know what is working. That's why I asked if there's something working for you.
That's what I think. So I think nothing is perfect. Like Sunday, no. Sunday, the country, no. Everything needs some sort of work.
So you believe the new government, with time, they might be able to tweak it and get it to function?
We all believe, we are all hopeful, we have faith, you know, and we've given them, right now it's not like there's nothing we can do. All we have to do is hope and give them the support to push through and just do the work.
Being aligned, do you have fears of being aligned when it comes to politics, especially in Ghana?
Because it's dicey. Everyone knows being aligned is dicey. Everyone, but me, I'm a believer in like the work. You know, I've never been like, okay, I grew up this in
this home, so therefore
my parents know me. You catch me because you guys are this party, so I'm working with my mind. What I see is working. If it doesn't work for me, and my parents are cool with that. They allow me to have my own, you know, mindset, my own ideology. So whatever works, if it's working, I'm happy. We are all happy as a youth. We're happy. But
you being aligned, their own dream crowd that like you've never thought of, you know, Charlie, these people that my policy, they beat me. This one, I think I need to campaign, you know, tell people about this good thing that they have, you know, because during the political season, we just came out of a heavy political season. Some before the election, they thought it was a close call. To see a gap and so several artists fell into that pit. Paluta was basically being roasted online for his affiliation to the NPP. Some also affiliated to the NDC, and then at the end of the day, victory by, they also got their shine. They're up there. And most were of the view that the political party that they are leaning towards, they have some nice political ideas that can help uplift the country. Some felt that, politics, they're main cry because the moment I step into that yard, people will fit you me anyhow. That is why I'm asking you, has there
some
ever
artists felt like
some said, Charlie,
right.
that place there, I can do
funny.
everything, but not politics.
It's very funny for me because, I feel like that thing, it usually just lasts for like a week or two. Because like you said, Paluta, for instance, had that backlash. No one talks about that anymore. He's still playing shows.
Yeah.
He's still making his money. It's gone. I think maybe back in the days is like back. If you are affiliated and this happens and it completely crushes your career. But lately, not really. It doesn't really bother that much. I'm not too scared about affiliations. But me, my own thing is, if it's working, it's working. If it's not working, it's working. That's me.
Cina Soul is my special guest on the Loud Lounge here on Street is Watching. We're still having a convo. She has a new project out. Did I lie? Check the comment section. There's a link posted there. Kumiaso. Neko tie nyom no. What I say? Ko he videos so ni nyina so sa aka ho. Then come back and let's have this conversation. Now, artistically, your writing skill, there are several subject matters that you can touch. And as weird as
I am,
as weird as you are, what's that subject matter that you will never touch? Subject matter where dear, I'm never going to pick a pen and a paper or pick up my recorder and what's that subject matter?
That's why they may be writing a song about Satan and praising Satan. Because yes,
you know all right about Sati.
Hey,
Sati.
Or maybe say Satan is good. Maybe that's the only thing. But if I had to say something that I would never touch, I don't think there's nothing that I'm going to be fearful of. I would, if it comes to me, I'll write it. Okay. Whatever comes to me.
Okay, but what's that subject matter you've not touched yet, but in the near future you might touch it?
I've never written a gospel song.
For real?
I've never put out a gospel song.
You have written a gospel song?
I've written a couple.
You've recorded it?
Haven't recorded either.
Okay.
Because songs come to me. So I know that they have like 3 gospel songs that are written, but maybe somewhere in the future I might drop them. Let's see what God does. One day is God's calling. If God says, Cina, I think it's time to drop that one. I'll do it.
Also, drop it back could be for the Christian or the gospel fraternity.
Because I grew up in the church, so I'm a gospel girl.
What church is that?
ICGC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brofu church, no?
Oh.
Yeah, brofu. I want to brofu and to me cool. There was always brofu and son of But I mean, the idea of the urban contemporary, the urban gospel category that was added to the TGMA, I think it had some bars when they Charterhouse finally dropped that.
That's interesting. Very interesting category.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
No, because I didn't see that coming, but I think it was necessary as well. Like, it opens another market, another door for other artists to, it's great. I like they should add more categories because some of the songs nowadays the genres are very mixed.
Exactly.
So we need more of that. Or some songs can't make some categories because it's a mixed genre.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Well, my issue with that category, and I said it on radio a couple of weeks ago, is that if the definition of the category is that if you have a gospel song that has a measure of R&B, hip hop, and other music genre mixed into it, it qualifies to be in there. But it has to be from a gospel artist. And the higher conversation would be, who is a gospel artist? What is the gospel?
Yeah.
What is the gospel? Gospel is supposed to be the message of God, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. So at any point in time, if Cina Soul is putting out a song talking about God and praising God in it, at that point in time, Cina Soul is supposed to be a gospel artist.
Yes.
Do you side with me on this?
I do. It makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. That's what I've been saying for years.
Makes a lot of sense because I'm just thinking about it that, okay, so I've never been originally a reggae artist, but there's a reggae song on my album.
Yeah.
So does it mean that if it cannot, because I'm not a reggae artist, it cannot be in the reggae
Adina won, with why in the reggae song of the year?
Yes, but she's not a reggae artist.
Yes.
So I think that makes a lot of sense actually.
Exactly. But there's
they
also
should look into it actually.
There's also that thing that she can win the reggae song of the year, but she can't win reggae. She will not even be nominated for the reggae artist of the year.
Yes, that's also another.
Then of course we see.
Oh my God, award systems. It's not easy.
Have you ever submitted for the TGMA or the VGMA?
I have every year. If I have music out, we submit for TGMA.
How has it been for you all these years?
I mean, everyone has their highs and lows. I've had my highs, I've had my lows, where you have your expectations and then you get heartbroken. You're like, you know what, it's fine. Next year we'll try again. Yeah, I've definitely felt that before.
Which song did not make it to the TGMA? Which song of yours didn't make it to the award scheme that you felt that you people you people for be serious. You need to be serious in this country.
Okay. The song, I think last year I dropped Too Bad with Sarkodie and O2, and we submitted it for collaboration of the year because I feel like that's a wild collaboration.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful song, beautiful record, beautifully produced. Where we had our hopes high on at least that one being nominated, but it didn't. So that pained us small, but we move.
But okay, so last year collaboration, I think Kiddy and Stonebwoy.
Last year.
Was it last year?
Like the winners?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It was for liquor.
For liquor, yeah. Kiddy and Stonebwoy, right? Yeah. And Mr. Drew was on social media saying that, Charlie, the way you then do for there, because he felt that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that back and forth with both of them. But I feel like they were just playing though. Those people are calm. From an artist perspective, they just seem like they're just trolling each other. I don't think it was beef. It was still brother. I don't know if it was just me or it seemed, because from where I sat, it seemed playful. It didn't seem like they are fighting. No, I don't think they are fighting. It seemed very, because they'll be laughing under each other's posts and things. It was just all love. Yeah.
Cina Soul, I say to Charlie, we're getting into it. Originally, I learned that you are Ghan, right?
Yes.
100% Ghan or a mixture?
A mix.
Mix.
Yes.
Ghan and what?
Ever. Yeah.
What a collabo. Ever.
No. The ever is not too strong.
It's not too strong.
Yeah.
So the ever is from which side?
My mom and my father is Ghan.
We're more linked on the same line, pal, in a more professional way. But are there any particular traditions from both sides that have affected your craft?
Negatively or positively? Oh, definitely. I'm very heavy inspired by my Ghan side and my Ever side. For the longest time, even if I'm singing in pidgin whatsoever, you hear Ghan or two in there. I dropped my Gamashi tape, which was purely Ghanaian live, high life, which was for the Ghans. Sometimes my Ever people are like, you're not supporting us too much. You're not putting, but then I have some Ever words in my music as well. But yeah, I have the influence. It's always going to be a part of me, so I can't really run away from that.
So that is from the language perspective, but traditionally, have you ever been involved in any traditional festival, or have you ever been to any traditional festival?
Oh, definitely. I've not been to my Ever side for their festivals, but Jamestown, I'm always there for Homo War, for Akweli Suma. There's so many little things I go for because it's amazing. It's a marvel. I'm always there watching excitedly. So I'm heavy involved when it comes to like our festivals.
You had this song, Ojoli.
Yeah.
Is it Ojoli or
Ojoli?
Ojo. What is the meaning
Ojoli,
of it?
actually. Ojoli.
What is the meaning of it?
Ojoli.
Meeting crimes, meeting crime.
Ojoli. Girls use Ojoli in different ways. They can use Ojoli as your lover.
Okay.
They can use Ojoli to also mean like your sighting.
Your sight.
Like your side piece.
Your side. Okay.
It could also mean chick. Yeah. So your lover, your sighting, your girlfriend, your boy. Ojoli, or girlfriend, your boyfriend, or it could also be a side thing. Yeah.
And you had Kim Promise on the remix?
Yes, yeah.
How's the relationship like between yourself and Kim Promise?
Well, we're cool. We're cool. We're not like the best of friends in the world, but like we're cool.
Do you have a best friend in this business?
My best friends are my friends from childhood, but I have there's artists that I am like that with, like very like that with, that we talk, we link up, we go out. Yeah.
What artist friends like that?
Yeah, I do.
Get some.
I do.
You get some for that?
I do.
Who are those?
Oh, plenty. Drew is my friend. We go to the same gym together. Sefa is my friend. Dakwa is my friend. TT is my friend. Plenty.
Oh.
You know, we're cool. We are really, really, we talk, we text, we laugh, we send each other prayers sometimes.
Wow.
Camido is my friend. Oh,
Yo,
Camido. You know, I'll send in some, what do you think about this song? Oh, Cina, fuck with it. Okay, cool. Sorry, did I just cuss on you?
No, feel free. It's a podcast.
I love it, you know, and I like it. I send it to Kiddy. Oh, Kiddy, come to drop a song. What do you think of it? Oh, I like it. How about you add this, da. He also sent me a song. I'm about to drop this song. What do you think? Oh, I like it. So we all have that, you know.
And
I mean,
that is positive energy.
We need each other. So it's so great when I send a song to, let's say, Kiddy or Kamida. I'm like, what do you think of this song? They're like, I like it. Okay. If it makes you feel good as an artist, Sean is my friend. Like, or Faye. Listen. Plenty.
I've been saying this, that the older generation of artists didn't collaborate a lot. There weren't collaborations a lot for the older generation. Up till now, we don't have Amachi there featuring
Daddy Lumba
or Daddy Lumba featuring
I never thought of that actually.
Yeah. Even in the raps, it's worse in the rap scene.
Wow.
It's worse when it comes to hip life. I mean, there's no Lord Kenya featuring or Bravo featuring TGMA, Reggie Rockstone. We can't hear they were not collaborating that much. And I believe that left room for the foreign invasion, because on more tracks, you know, It Drew Baby was a little bit still, and then it paved the way for foreign invasion.
Ooh, now, I never thought of this.
Yo. Wow. I'm telling you. And the level at which the younger generation are collaborating is mind-blowing. There was a conversation about Play Ghana music, right? Scan every radio and check out the number of, or the percentage of Ghana music that is dominating on our airwaves these days. It's crazy because the younger generation are giving us flavors. They are giving us different music genres, even with our own Ghanaian sounds. They are exploring sounds, and it's crazy. You guys are doing amazing. And to hear this from you, that you have artists that you can actually feel comfortable to send your project to.
Too bad that we're just talking about. I was stuck when it came to the writing. I freestyled the chorus, but then there was a verse in there that I was struggling with. I immediately called Mr. Drew. Drew, listen, I'm stuck with this. Where are you? Come to the studio right now. He came to the studio.
Wow.
He did a song in like 5 minutes. He immediately fixed the problem I had in like 5 minutes. He was done.
Damn.
It's okay. It's great to have artist friends that you can ask for help. You know, it's such a great feeling.
My concern these days would be, Ebekwa could see say, are these collaborations done professionally, or are they done on friendship lines?
Definitely professionally. On my album, he's credited on there as a songwriter on Too Bad. He actually is on my album as well. I mean, we have a record together on it. So it's professional. Like it's properly done.
Yeah, so you have the friendship part, and then when it comes to the business side, then you guys are nailing it 100%.
You know, we are trying our best, and like big up the young artists.
Big up to the new generation. But how is the relationship like with older generations? Because for tradition to still live on, we need to have, you know, that type of merger where knowledge will be transferred to the younger generation, and then you carry on with the tradition. How is it like your Ghana side? Are there Ghana artists, traditional artists that you have that type of relationship with, or you can call on them when there's a need to?
I wouldn't say Ghana artists per se, but for now, I think I'm just more free with my generation. You know, if I need some sort of special advice, yes, I would call a couple people. They are not necessarily, let's say, Ghana artists, but they are older artists, or older producers. I'll be like, I speak to Richie Mensah a lot. Okay. It could be the most random thing. Richie, what do you think of this? Okay, Cina, I think you should try this. I'm always worrying him. You know, the ones that I'm free with. So maybe not. So yeah, someone like Richie and my younger artist friends. Yeah.
You are more cool.
Yes.
And you're more comfortable.
Yes.
With the younger artists.
Yes. But then if I do need some heavy duty advice, I call some heavy guns. And I would say that, for instance, when I recorded a song with Stonebwoy, I was in a session with him and he was giving me some amazing advice. Like a big brother to me now. And it's so special because he always says, if I need anything, any, advice on something, I should just call
He's
on him.
opened this door for you.
Yes. And that's amazing.
What's that advice that you got from an artist that you're like, I never thought of this. This is dope. I never thought of it. One
thing I remember after Icons, like I said, that time I didn't really know myself. I was still like trying to figure things out. And as I mentioned, Manifest was one of the judges. And one time, so he put me on his album. So every now and then, like he's touring, I go and sing my parts of the album. And I'm backstage with him. And he looks nervous. I'm nervous. Obviously, I'm very nervous. I'm shaking. And Manifest is nervous as well, like shaking. And like, you can see him pacing up and down. And I went to him, I'm like, you are Manifest. Why are you nervous?
You're supposed to be that guy.
Let me be the one that is nervous. It's fine for me to be nervous. But not you, Manifest. Like, Cina, are you serious? Sit down. I'm like, Cina, if you are not nervous, it means it doesn't mean anything to you. The moment you are nervous, you know that means you want to give your best. You want to show. You want to kill it. The moment you're not nervous, just know that means this thing doesn't mean anything to you anymore. So ever since then, whenever I'm nervous, I know that okay, I'm about to kill it. I know that it means something to me, and I never forgot that thing.
For real?
Yeah.
Shout outs to Kwame Ametipe, international, original. Obligate, your chacha will be. Let me ask you this: with your journey through music, all these years in Ghana, as you start, who way than you they listen to before, and how has that influenced your writing skills and your the way you produce artistically? How has that influenced it?
I used to listen to so many people. Growing up, my dad used to play a lot of Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Anita Baker, Sade, Asha, Bob Marley, Wulome, so many genres. So I think my dad's playlist influenced me heavy. And these gospel songs, these Don Moen, CC Winers. So even sometimes the way I sing, I realize that, wait, I probably picked this from this person, picked this from this person. There's bits and pieces of all these artists. I can be very, very soulful. At the same time, I can go very, very heavy, high life, traditional. At the same time, I can be very reggae. At the same time, it's like a good blend. And I like big shout out to my dad. I don't think he even knows he really influenced my artistry, but yeah, that's me.
With music genres now having blurred lines, right? Is it safe for an artist, or is it safe for even as a country, as Ghana, to have one music genre to define all our music, all our sound? Now, this conversation pops up when some people of the view that our brothers, our noisy cousins, Nigerians, the Nigerians have one music genre representing all their sound. Like Afrobeats, when the moment you hear Afrobeats, it's like Nigeria. When you hear my piano, it's like South Africa. Is it right for looking at how the lines are being blurred these days? Because somebody can start a song with a high life and they know hip hop. You get it? Is it still safe for us to tag all our songs or brand all our songs in one music genre, like high life?
It's a big one. I think the younger generation, we're being very daring and trying a lot of mixtures and blends. I mean, it would be swell to have one that represents us, like the way all these countries have that one thing.
Yeah, for marketing purposes.
And it makes everything even easier for, okay, when we hear this genre, we know immediately it's Ghana and nowhere else. Even though we used to fight so much for the Afrobeat thing, which I still feel that it wasn't necessarily, it's not supposed to be just for Nigeria, because we're definitely a huge part of it. The production, it all came from here. We all know this. But I think eventually we will find that. I think so. They've mentioned some genre names. I've been in conversations, but I think it's something that will brew eventually, and then I think we'll find it. But
for you as an artist, how do you classify yourself?
As an artist.
Oh, you're artist.
I'm an artist.
When you're high life artist.
I'm a Ghanaian artist.
You're a Ghanaian artist?
Yes, I'm a Ghanaian artist because sometimes I look at Beyonce and I'm like, okay, this person came to Africa, came to record with Shatta Wale.
Shut up.
You know, does that make her a different... Okay, is she an Afrobeat artist now? No, she's still an American artist. She's still Beyonce. And that's one thing as artists, like...
She has a country album out, that one.
Listen, you know, it's like every year she reinvents herself. And that's brilliance, you know. As an artist, be daring enough to try everything because it's art. Today, I want to draw like this. The next minute, I want to paint. So we just allow ourselves to just be... To spirit. Let the spirit lead you to wherever it takes you. So me, I'm a Ghanaian artist. No matter what.
You're talking about spirit a lot. You're talking about you receiving songs. How is it like for you in your thought process of putting together music? Does it start with the subject matter or it starts with the lyrics of the song before you decide to, you know, attack a subject matter? How does it start for you?
It's so random. It's so random. Sometimes it's like you said, it will start with the subject matter. I have a theme. Okay, I want to write a song with this theme. Like, I think, for instance, the Basinpali song, for instance, I wanted to write a very tough song because I got a name I think is a tough name. Sometimes it was a dream. I wake up and I'm sleeping and then I get a melody in my dream. I quickly get that thing is so hard to do because the sleep is sometimes very delicious. So I'm sleeping, I'm minding my own business, I get a melody. I'm like, wake up quickly, grab my phone. Next minute, I'm in the studio. Please, I have this melody. Can we create it? There's some producers that have so much patience for me and it's beautiful. I love them. But sometimes too, you go to the studio, you hear a beat, I'm like, yes, I love this beat. Let's go. Sometimes you're at home, they send you a beat and then you write it at home, take it along. So my creative process could be... It's mixed. It's mixed. Yeah.
Did I lie? And she sings on the own transfer. The comment section, I bet we put the link for inside there. So go and tap on it. Go and stream the songs and check out the videos for yourself as well. How many videos have you shot on this project?
There's 3 videos so far, but they're not out.
They're not out.
I mean, okay, we dropped a 2 bad visualizer, but there's more. There's way more coming.
So the one that we saw is a visualizer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So official video will be out.
Official video will be out with we haven't shot it yet. We have a treatment, everything is set. But there's some videos that we've also already shot, ready to go, ready to load the guns. And yeah, it's going to be a very exciting time. I can't wait. So.
We've Ghana these days, Charlie, everybody they talk about going international. Everybody's saying
we want international.
You want to go international?
Yes.
But you already know internationally. You have
we want more.
You want more?
Yes.
But how is your back end looking like? Which country and extreme song are you were like, hey, are they listening to me?
Oh, which one did I even see recently that shocked me? Was it Indonesia? I think it was Indonesia. Yeah. Yes.
Indonesia.
Yes. I'm like, hey.
What they alive?
What are you hearing that is like you guys are enjoying? I'm like, wow. So me, if I get a chance, that means that if I do a small intimate session or even something cool in Indonesia, I'll have people literally come and listen. And that's absolutely amazing. Because I'm here in my Kokomimli somewhere doing my thing and then someone is in Indonesia saying they like me. That's big.
But which market are you trying? Which market is your dream market? Like
definitely the American UK market. These two markets.
Yes. How has the process been like for you? I mean, are you touching on it?
I mean, for now we are building all the groundwork. We're releasing. We're even some of the songs we are doing or some of the songs on my project are very strategic because you know that okay, if I put this song there and I ask to do this feature with this person, they'll look through my reps and they realize that okay, I can work with it. So some of them are very strategic. You'll be like, but what was this she's doing? But listen, there's a plan to that song. I'm eyeing some artists I really want.
Who are you eyeing?
Oh, a lot.
Give me a list.
I'm eyeing so many artists. And every song on my album, there's someone I'm eyeing.
Who is that artist? I wouldn't hear collaboration in this world. I say, okay, you know, I'm done. It's a rap.
Hey, it will never be a rap mom, but then I really
you
want
to finish. You say
I'll be like, yes. I really want a song with Chris Brown.
Breezy.
Yes.
Breezy.
Because he can do everything. He's one of those artists like Beyonce, every genre, what can't he do? He has done Amapiano. He can't come and do Ghana. Like
simple.
He can do it. You know, I really love Chris Brown. Even Beyonce, I want to do something with Beyonce. I want to work with Burna Boy, Nigeria. I love Burna. Who else? Thames, Ira, Tyler, all of them, all the greats, all the ones that are doing well. I want to work with all of them. Yeah, sit with them, eat with them, drink with them, you know.
but locally, artists Burna so far on any collaboration that you feel it's time that we need to collaborate.
Let me see.
Because you've been with the highest. Highest. Okodipon.
I have, like, that's crazy.
Okodipon.
Oh my God, because I worked with Stonebwoy, I worked with Sark. There's more.
Shatta.
There's more. Yes, there's Shatta. There's more big artists that I would love to work with. We have a song together. We have a song with Ifya. It's not out yet, but there's more. We're going to create more music.
Is it your project or her project?
Mine.
It's your project.
Yes.
But why is it not out?
It will be special. She's my godmother. It's special. Give it special attention. So my fellow artists here, plenty. There's more.
Do you think it's far-fetched for Ghana to get the Grammy? Win a Grammy?
It's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. We have the talent. We have the performers to even go there and perform the songs and kill it. It's not, oh my God.
It's not far-fetched.
At all. People think we're not ready.
Yeah.
Even I think I'm ready.
You think you're ready?
I think I am. I think if I have the opportunity right now and I'm given to perform as Grammy stage, I will kill it. If I don't have to sleep for days to make it happen, I'll make it happen. Yeah.
Look who put Cina Soul for Super Bowl. She will sport their hard. Back to back.
Hey,
back to back.
Jesus. Even me over me like, hey, did you just do this? Because I will not sleep. I will make it happen. You know.
But talking about performances, right? It's a core part of the craft.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I think it's a chance for you to sell yourself to people who do not know you, and also to prove to the people who know you that yes, you are ready for the game. Your top 5 performers in Ghana.
Ooh,
Showstoppers. Showstoppers.
5.
Top 5. Top 5 means everything in this pop culture.
You've killed me.
Top 5.
5 is wild. Oh.
Yes. Top 5.
Can it just be the young artists? Because if I say I want to go far back, it's going to be a problem.
Feel free.
Top 5 in no particular order.
In no particular order. Feel free.
Mr. Drew.
1.
Stonebwoy.
2.
Ifya.
3. Showstoppers. We build them. Say it's a rap.
Every time they are on stage, it's a rap. Episode.
Kai. 4. Hey, happy belated birthday episode.
Yes. Who else? Singing, dancing. Samini. Yes.
Ejumanesi. 5. Big artists. Like these are heavyweights.
These are performers. Like you know that if you put them, they will sing. They would move an odd.
They will move mountain.
Oh my God! And
on a bit, Mama, I Zangu. Mountain Zangu.
Let's go with this. Have I mentioned 5?
Do you think these 5 can also fill the O2 arena?
Yeah.
You sure? Want me to fill the O2 arena? The conversation about filling the O2 arena, do you think is not an important conversation? We've stressed on it because it has been in our convo since 2016 and 2015.
People have said this, let's just make it happen. Just show everyone that it can happen. Me, I feel like we can do it easily. Easy. I don't know. There's Ghanaians everywhere. They will come. Do you think if it's this the agenda? I feel like okay, as we are saying it, let's just make it happen. What do we need? Investors or what? Like people should come. Let's make it happen. It will happen.
So Cina Soul is the investor one, right? You're about to pump in like $1 million to make this happen.
That's nice.
It's about to go down.
Yes.
And like the organizer just hit you up, like say, okay, I have these artists on lock. I have Sark on lock. I have Shatta on lock. I have Stonebwoy on lock. I have Samini on lock. I need like 2 more artists. Who would you recommend? O2 Arena, Yabuku, 25th December.
See, shut down. I always say Mr. Drew, but see, he would dance. He would turn the whole place upside down. So I'll put Mr. Drew there. But I don't know who the last person will be, honestly, because there's plenty.
There's plenty.
There's plenty. Blacko is amazing as well. Kiddy is amazing as well. Performer, singer, he will shut it down. Did you say Episode in your list? No. Episode is amazing as well. The girls, Efia will kill it. When the will kill it. Sister Efia will kill it. I will kill it. You know. So I think, let's just do this O2 thing. This year, let's make it happen. This summer, let's just do it and make sure please call me too. Okay, I want to be part of these organizers. You want to support it? Yes. So
have you ever been on any international platform on stage?
Not a lot actually, Okay. But last 2 years I performed at Palladium in New York. So I'm hoping for more.
Last 2 years, when was that? What show was that?
It was Blacko's. He did some.
Yeah.
So just me and him. Yeah.
True. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. Be like then I there around, but I had to move to another state.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Palladium. Palladium is big.
Palladium is big. I remember when I was so nervous because I'd never performed there before. But the
Palladium
crowd
is big. This is time, for instance, Wall Street.
Yeah.
Times
Square. Yeah.
It's big.
It's beautiful. It was such a beautiful experience. The Ghanaians were there. They were just cheering. They were alive, and it was great. It was really great.
So before we wrap up, let me say this again. I want to give you your flowers as an artist. You've done amazing. You've done amazing, and I can only pray as a DJ. I'll give you my blessings. I can only pray for more, for favor, for grace, for your way, and for anything that your heart desires. In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
But as an artist, I worked Cina for 8 years. Do you think our music industry is growing?
Yes, it is. It is. I don't know why people make it seem as if we're stuck. We're not stuck. It's growing. People are working. People are making. Big labels are still signing artists from here. That means there's still resource here. It's growing. Yes. It's not growing as fast as some other industries, so we are comparing and feeling some type of way, but it's growing. Promise, Stone, Blacko, Kiddy, they're all doing SAC, they're all doing massive things outside Ghana, bringing investors, bringing eyes on here.
Yeah.
It's growing.
What do you think can be done to amplify it, or as it is, accelerate it a little?
Accelerate. What can be done?
Gas.
What can be done? All these things, it's all sometimes depends on international global hits. Like for instance, if 5 Ghanaian artists have Grammy nominations, immediately the whole system has changed. They're like, oh wow, we've arrived. Because they all had, let's say, a global hit song. So we'll do our best as artists to push that, push ourselves, promote as hard as we can, be on all these American platforms, stations, magazines, whatsoever, because we know that one song can change our entire industry. That's literally what the truth is. One movement that an artist will do, and an entire industry should like, oh wow, Ghana has that. So we will do our part to push. Yeah.
I have lots of people who watch this particular session, the Loud Lounge on, and some of them are big guys like politicians and all that.
Yeah.
From the government perspective, what do you think they can also do to enhance some of these things, to make sure our dreams are realized?
I mean, I hear there's funding. I hear there's some creative arts funds and all of that. Yeah, but me, I've not got some though.
No, so you've never received money from?
No, okay, maybe on my part I haven't applied, but I hear there's some stuff like that. But we need more of that. That's our public knowledge, that we should really know that, okay, if you need the support, you can go here for it if you need it. At the same time too, I feel like some countries have like heavy government backing with creativity. They have arenas, they have platforms, they have like auditoriums. We need more of that. We need so much, because obviously when we perform at these places, our videos will go out and will also help or sell the country. So we need stuff like that. We need more. I think sometimes they think singing and things is a cake, is like it's for school dropouts. They still have that mentality small, but they don't realize that it's the easiest way to get international attention instead of paperwork. A song will call the attention faster than papers and all this talk. Yeah. So we need more support.
Cina Soul, thanks a lot for joining us today on the show. And going to the comment section, I beg, we paste the link for there. So go tap on them. Go stream the songs and go and watch the videos. Did I Lie? That is the album. Did I Lie? Me, I know they lie. I kind of cry natural in the face. And if you don't like it, come into the comment section and let me know what you think, because the street is definitely watching.